Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Earlier today, William Ruto led Kenyans to Labor Day celebrations at Uhuru Gardens. And from the kind of attendance we saw, it was a poorly attended event. And news reaching us indicates that some Kenyans, especially slum dwellers, were ferried to the venue to beef up the numbers, and they were promised to be paid 500 Kenya shillings, which never happened. Listen to this before we continue.
Mlienda watu wangapi kutoka huko?
Gari tatu approximately 150 people.
150. Na kwa nini watu wengine mlikubali walipwe na nyinyi mkuu?
Wamewapea pesa machama ni wao. Wamewapea pesa. Hata hii yote hujalipwa chochote.
Wamefanya tuende maandamano. Sababu gani? Tuliandikwa kutoka juzi tunaenda Labor Day. Na hiyo Labor Day hatutaenda bure. Tukaambiwa kila mtu panjipa. Tumemaliza mkutano, tukaambiwa wale watu wa Ruben wenye walitoka Ruben waende mahali pamoja. Tukajua ni kulipwa. Mpaka tumesimama hapo kando tunaona watu wengine wanalipwa. Alitoa credit wapi ya kupigia watu? Na pesa yetu zikoje? Haya. Pesa yetu tumeamuka hapa saa 12. Chifu akatuambia aje. Saa 11 tulikuwa hapa saa 11. Haya, mimi nilikuwa hapa saa 12. Sisi tunangojea 500 yetu hapa. Chifu atuletee.
Na kisha mnapanga hadi mambo ya maandamano.
Maandamano tuko pale Ngangari bwana. Maandamano tuko pale mapema. Tuko pale nani anafanya wende maandamano? Ni chief. Nani anafanya wende maandamano? Ni chief. Maandamano tunaona tuko pale kukimbia kipi.
Yes. Those are Ruben residents, and they are making it very clear that they were promised to be paid 500 Kenya shillings for attending Labor Day celebrations. And from the way they are talking, it's very clear they have not been paid. So they were used and they have now been dumped. And they are making it very clear that because of that lie by the government, they will be attending tomorrow's Mandamano. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into all that for Kenyans to understand in clear terms the games being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. The first thing coming out clearly from those remarks by those residents, it's a fact William Ruto's government is very unpopular on the ground. And the unpopularity of the government also manifested itself when Rigathi Gachagua was badly heckled during the Labor Day celebrations. He had attempted to cheat Kenyans that the government had lowered the cost of unga to around 150 Kenya shillings per 2 kg pack. Kenyans who attended that celebration did heckle him. And that's just a warning to Ruto's government that the ground is very angry and not happy at all with this government. And then secondly, you are seeing clearly that this is a government that came to power on the basis of propaganda. They rode to power through propaganda, and they must still maintain on the propaganda to rule. And I'm saying that because if you look at the way the government is behaving or actually performing, it's a fact. Most of the things coming from the government are lies and propaganda. They were mobilizing those slum dwellers to fill Uhuru Gardens, to create a perception that the government is loved. So you are seeing clearly that this is a government that wants to maintain power through propaganda, through falsehoods. And that's what actually happened today. It's almost very certain and very clear that a good majority of Kenyans who did attend that event were mobilized and paid to attend that event. That's something coming out very clearly. Another point, if you look at the slum dwellers, a good majority of them are people who are really finding it hard economically. They are really finding it very hard economically. So William Ruto and his team, they have identified that section of the population and they continuously misuse them for their own political advantage. I'm saying that because when William Ruto was campaigning, he brought a narrative that he knew was going to please these people. Hustlers versus dynasties, bottom ups. The truth of the matter, as the president, William Ruto is not actually delivering or fulfilling on what he promised. And also, if you look at the so-called hustlers, anytime the government wants to maybe make an impression, that's the time they look for the hustlers. And after maybe they've used the hustlers to create that impression, then the hustlers are being left on their own. And from where I sit, Kenyans should wake up to actually reject and resist such political antics by the government. Nobody should force you or should mobilize you to attend an event. A Kenyan should be left on his own or on her own to make her own or his own judgment whether to attend a function or not being forced. The moment you force Kenyans to attend a function or you manipulate them to attend a function, then I believe that's ruling through propaganda, ruling through deceit. And even before I conclude, it's almost certain that Azimio's tomorrow's rally will be very interesting. Already the police has declared the rally, or rather the mass action, illegal. Azimio on their part have made it very clear that come tomorrow from 6, they will proceed with their mass action. I also believe, ladies and gentlemen, that all Kenyans should actually gang up in making sure this government rules as per the constitution, because picketing, mass action, protests are all enshrined in the law. Why is the government outlawing things that are clearly stipulated in the constitution? I consider that as a government turning dictatorial. That's why Kenyans should all gang up to reject those dictatorial tendencies we are seeing coming from William Ruto's government. And as I conclude, it's important to remind you that in case you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.